I just wanted to do a quick video of a guitar I found for free at the transfer station, which most of you probably know as the dump. It's a K, apparently from the late 60s. I looked up the codes on it, which I will show in a minute, and it appears to be from late 1966 or possibly early 67. I looked at hundreds of pictures of K guitars online. I didn't see one in this body shape. I didn't see one with this body style, really. The Star-Stencil pickups are very unusual and rarely seen on most of the guitars. Maybe on some of the older jazz guitars. It has the pseudo faux gold plated Barney Kessel type knobs, which are crumbling and falling apart, unfortunately. But I would not have expected these to be found on maybe a lower line Solidbody electric. The headstock is also unusual. It doesn't have the Kelvinator or some of the other typical headstock badges. I took the cover over the truss rod off so you can see it. Maybe that'll give people a clue as to what this is. As I said, I literally looked at hundreds upon hundreds of K guitars online and found absolutely nothing like this one. It is missing the cover over the bridge and tailpiece. Now if I flip the pickups over and the faceplate, you can see the numbers from the presumably date codes from the pickups, and the CTS pots are dated to 44th week of 1966, so this may well have been under somebody's Christmas tree as a present in 1966. The pots, if that's a date code, the pots would be a little earlier. Well, no, it can't be because the numbers are wrong, but 64 doesn't work. But anyway, it looks to be 66, maybe early 67. Now, the thing was, around that time, around 1968, from the research I did, K went into just about bankruptcy, and they were bought and sold a couple of times. I forget who bought them, but they started doing Japanese imports by around 68, 69, certainly into the 70s. The name was used for a few years on Japanese import guitars. So this may have been put together with leftover parts from before the takeover, you know, as they were struggling to meet orders for Christmas or something. I took the neck off. It has a 3-screw mounting. There's some numbering in the neck pocket. This appears to be a laminate of 2 pieces of wood, either that or it's a tooling mark. You can see kind of a groove or a line in the middle, so maybe that's where 2 pieces were sandwiched together for the body. And this might not have been the original color, even though it looks like it could be factory, but you'll notice there's red underneath in a couple spots. So it may have been painted over again. Maybe they were, you know, using up parts, or maybe some other owner afterwards painted it. But it's fairly well done as a sort of a weird brown gold sunburst. Certainly been done a long time ago from the fading. And if I show you the rear of the body, the 3-hole neck mounting had literally 3 cup washers, extra cup washers, 2 or 3 of them under every screw. Perhaps the screws aren't original, or they were just too long. Perhaps the holes in the neck were drilled too large and too deep. I don't know, but that's how it is. If the cup washers weren't there, maybe the screws would actually come right through the body. and through the neck. And somebody had obviously shimmed it. The tuners are Klusons. So that's about it. Like I said, I looked all over. I couldn't find anything about this particular guitar. Nothing that looked like it. The guitars with the Star-Stencil pickups are very unusual, maybe rare. You might argue they're worth more than the guitar if they're good. But I might try to fix this up and see if I can make it playable. The frets look to be brass, and I got some nicks and wear. They're kind of low. There's like a notch in one of them. But it might be worth trying. I just gave it a quick steel wool and a little bit of oil just to shine it up a little bit. So anyway, that's what we got here. And when I get a chance, whenever that might be, I'll see if I can do something with it to revive and resuscitate it. If you got any information on it, I'd love to hear it. Please drop us a line in the comment field. Thank you. Bye.